Welcome to your weekday cup of the word. We're in Galatians chapter 4. Now in chapter 4, you can break it into three basic sections. The first section is about verse 1 through verse 11, and Paul will talk in that section about why would you Galatians want to go back to the idea of living a life based off of your works when you just left that life. You left a life of slavery and disappointment based off of sin, a life where you felt a failure forever because you knew that you were not the kind of person you ought to be. Why would you want to go back to that way of thinking and accountability when you just left it for a life of give it your best, live faithfully, and God will forgive you through grace? And then in verse 12 through 20, he'll talk about the fact that when he first came and preached to them, he preached, and he was not really a desirable person to listen to. He'll talk about that thorn in the flesh that he had that made it so that many people were not interested in being around Paul because of some sort of physical issue that he had. And yet they were, and they were received him with great love and great joy because of the message. He said, you received me in the beginning with such great joy because you were so excited about the message of salvation and faith in Christ that I came with. What's changed? Why have you left that first love that you had? And then from verse 21 through the end of the chapter, he's going to give an allegory. He'll compare the two sons Abraham had. Abraham had two sons, Ishmael and Isaac. Now, Ishmael was the son of a slave. He was from Hagar, the handmaiden to Sarah. Now, Isaac, on the other hand, he was the child of the promise. Sarah was way too old to be having children, and yet Isaac was born because Abraham had faith. He trusted what God told him. God made a promise, and Abraham trusted that. And he says the old law and the new law are very similar. The old law, it just enslaves you. You are the child of slavery. But the new law, it's like Isaac. You're a child of promise. You said, whatever God says, I will trust, and I will be saved based off of my faith in Him. Which would you rather be, the child of freedom or the child of slavery? That's Galatians chapter 4, and that's your Daily Cup. We'll see you tomorrow.